So we're in the studio in the Zoo Lounge with ALO. How you guys doing? We're all having a good time.
Yeah.
They're really having a good time. They're chilling. So you guys got your instruments ready to play. And how long have you been in the grounds? On the grounds?
Yesterday, right? Well, you've been here,
I've been here a
Dan.
couple days. I've been holding fort here, holding court.
Wow.
Holding
Position.
court. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been
No, it's
holding court
great.
on the beach, haven't you? Have you
Yeah.
been surfing at all?
I know.
There's not much
Are there
surf the
waves
last
out
couple
there?
days.
It's
Yeah.
pretty chill
Where do you
out.
surf around here?
Some people try it in the Gulf.
Yeah, really?
They,
I mean,
they
you can't-
try it. I think they
right
do more
here,
skimboarding out there.
Yeah, right,
That's
right.
more of it. But there are some. They get some. I've seen
Swimming.
some 4-foot
It
waves.
is nice.
Wow.
But in a storm with lightning
Yeah.
Right.
and everything. Oh, sorry.
How was I mean, you guys had some massive rainfall. Like 2
Oh,
weeks
yeah, we
ago.
got a
was that,
few
I mean,
flooding.
was that affecting this area too?
Oh yeah, there was some pretty bad floods.
Okay.
And they're actually when in the cold weather, when remember the weather
Yeah,
when
yeah.
everybody got cold, there was ice on the beach.
Whoa.
It was the
was
most
snowing in New
bizarre
Orleans, I
people.
think.
Everybody, yeah, it was snowing here too, and
Yeah.
there's pictures of everybody down where the Gulf meets the sand, and it's
Meanwhile,
ice.
record heat waves in California.
Oh,
When I
yeah.
showed
So
up
weird,
here
man.
when I showed
Is
up
it-
here on Wednesday, it was considerably colder than it was in San Francisco when I left. Which
Yes,
is
it
totally
was.
Weird. San
It's
Francisco's supposed
been-
to be a cold town.
That's what I've talked to somebody else about that.
It's hot.
And
It was like 85 degrees in San Francisco that day.
wow, I think we're in the midst of a switch.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to move back north?
Maybe Canada.
Where
Like
it's
a
gonna
great
be warmer?
migration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
I mean, I kind of think that's probably what happens.
Get to Canada while
There
you
was
can.
another
How's
time
it-
when humans lived up north.
The weather changes around.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the whole bottom part will just be like a bloody desert,
Oh,
just like.
man.
Not for
Yeah,
a while,
flooded on
but-
one side, desert
Yeah.
on the other. That's crazy. It's all crazy. Well,
Speaking
it's,
of which,
yeah. You guys want to play?
We're gonna play a tune called "Storms and Hurricanes."
Oh.
Hey, I like it. I love that song.
This conversation couldn't have been more appropriate.
What a great segue.
Yeah.
ALO on Hangout Fest Radio with 92 Zoo.
We were feeling good, wanting it to go on. So I took our good feeling, put it in this song. So when you hear these chords, know that I'll be yours forever. It wasn't always easy. Sometimes the money got tight. But if I've learned anything from it all, it's that you're usually right. For rich or poor, darling, I'll be yours forever. Storms and hurricanes could wash this all away. As long as I've got you, I can take what life gives out, make some faith out of some doubt with an attitude. Can mean so much. Don't know exactly how that works, but I know it does. So when you hear these chords, know that I'll be yours forever. can take the twists and turns, the ups and downs, the lessons learned in a mystery. That's me and you. Finish off one episode, got another in the queue. But when you hear these chords, know that I'll be yours forever. Yeah, when you hear these chords, know that I'll be yours forever.
Yeah. It's ALO, aka Animal Liberation Orchestra, on Hangout Radio with 92 Zoo. Great, I love it. I'll be yours. Got those chords. So, have you guys? You've been in town. Have you caught any good bands? Or I mean, they're all good. Of
Yeah,
course.
we caught
They're all good.
an amazing set by Diarrhea Planet.
Diarrhea Planet.
Whoa.
That was somebody we were questioning, and
Yeah, that
we're
was
not sure if
amazing.
it
It
was,
was really
like
good.
like is somebody dressing up as a different band, or if it's really a band.
Yeah,
or,
no.
They're from Nashville. They're like young kids.
They were young. I mean, they weren't like,
20s.
yeah, in their 20s.
We were
Yeah,
20 once.
we get a lot of Nashville folks here
they were really
for
good.
obvious
It's
reasons.
a rough name, but they're a great
This was
band.
their first festival.
I
they said.
like the name too. I mean, they were just
That's
sort of
what we were like,
irreverent,
Diarrhea
and they
Planet.
were having fun, and it was like
They said this was their first festival they've ever
yeah,
played.
people were stage diving,
doing a
and
bunch
it
of
was there were
stuff.
4 guitar players. They were tapping. You know, you don't see a lot of tapping anymore.
Yeah, somebody was, what was it? Dan Arbach was doing that
Okay.
too.
I
and he
loved the
was-
Black Keys set last night. I caught most of
Yeah,
it.
that was great.
That was, yeah, the Black
It was
Keys
really
were
good.
tremendous.
Their band, I mean, the two of them are great. And then the two guys that they had kind of helping them support and fill out, I thought those guys were incredible.
Does anybody know who they are?
I would love to know.
They're the-
Because, I
yeah.
mean, there's nothing on the
I
liner
think they're
notes
just
or
like
anything.
Nashville guys, but that's my guess. I don't know.
I should
They're
have asked.
from Akron, I think, right?
Yeah, they are. The band is from Akron.
So maybe they're
Chrissy
old.
Hines' hometown.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but they're in Nashville. So,
But they're- I think
like
they're based
everybody
in
else,
Nashville now,
they
yeah.
might know Diarrhea Planet. Maybe it was a couple
might.
members from Diarrhea
They might have helped
Planet.
them get on the
It's a small
festival
city.
lineup.
Of course, a band like Diarrhea Planet, everybody knows them. You know, it's like,
For sure.
Not
you
gonna
don't forget it. You hear the name once, you're like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
like
Well-
even us. We talk.
here we are.
Their names
Okay,
work.
so y'all missed a great set from Diarrhea Planet, and that's
Yeah.
what ALO is saying.
Yes.
And the Black Keys, of course. So, yeah, there's actually a Moon Taxi is playing up against Trombone Shorty, and they're doing a
yes.
Rage Against the Machine.
Heard about that.
Got that.
And so that is something
Check
interesting.
out
I think that's
something,
happening now, so we're missing
Yeah.
it. So,
It's good.
We were hanging out with some of the Amos Lee guys.
Oh,
and
really?
they sounded like they had a really good set. They had a gospel choir.
Yeah.
yeah, the gospel
They
choir
were
is
pretty
from
jazzed
Mobile,
about it,
actually.
you know?
Yeah, that's
Tim
what they
helped
said.
to set them up for rehearsal in the
very
beautiful
cool.
Sanger Theater. If you're ever looking for a great place that sounds beautiful,
In
it's
Mobile?
Sanger Theater in Mobile.
I
Oh,
love
cool.
Dawes' set out on the main stage there. Really, really good.
With they were
And then they
phenomenal.
backed Connor.
Yeah,
One,
they
two.
backed with Connor Oberst.
Yeah,
And
I caught one of those, but I saw their whole set just then. It was great.
they're great, and that's the neat thing about doing these festival things. And then what we do as a radio station for 30 years, we keep bringing bands in when they're very young and nobody knows them, and we've had Dawes in for shows and everything,
Yeah.
and then to see them on the main stage is
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
cool.
glad
Yeah,
everybody
it's
else
cool.
understands their music.
Yeah.
Part of it, yeah.
How was the Thursday night pre-fest
It was
lineup?
amped. It
Yeah.
was already amped. I
Yeah,
mean, Wolf
we
Mother
know the
was,
Dumpster Funk guys.
I was gonna. Yeah, they were phenomenal. Nikki and Ian were actually on here
Oh,
for
nice.
a little bit.
She's an amazing drummer.
She is, man. I'm totally wowed by her skills.
Yeah.
She just, I love her.
And
She's
Ian's got that
awesome.
Neville Brothers
Mm-hmm.
feel.
That funky
Neville
stuff.
family
Yeah.
feel.
And yeah, when they get George Porter in there, look out.
Yeah.
It's
Was
very
is he
good.
around too?
They played here all together, like at the first or I think you guys were here that year,
Oh,
the
yeah,
first or
first
second
year.
year.
George
I think it was
played.
the same year, and
Cool.
George was playing with the Nevilles. So we like
It
those.
almost, you know, the festival could almost make that stage like a New Orleans vibe stage. It could
I've
just be
thought
like
about that.
All
I've-
that, like the
The
whole
one that we
weekend.
were on?
Yeah, 'cause it's got it like
Sure.
with the hangout venue there, the bars right there. You almost could kind of
I
feel
think
like
that's
you're
a
in New
great
Orleans or
idea.
something.
You're right.
Just make that like the New Orleans zone.
Get the
all
because they
New
had
Orleans
Galactic here last
Yeah.
year, and
Yeah.
Galactic,
it's
you got
always fun to see the
some
press,
of the
and
other
they're
guys
like, huh?
Walter Wolfman that people maybe don't know so well, but will put
Yeah.
on a killer show.
Trombone, shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trombone Shorty. He kicks it. He is awesome. He's also
Mardi
playing.
Gras stage.
Okay, we got
Richard
to
Swift is the bass player for the Black Keys touring band.
There we go.
Okay.
Richard
John-
Swift.
And John Clement Wood is the keyboard player.
And they
And
both
John
he
Clement.
played some guitar too. But yeah, that's probably the guy. No, he played mostly keys. You're right.
Yeah, keys, guitar, and tambourine.
John
Those guys
Clement and
are-
Richard
nice
Swift.
Job. Those guys are awesome.
Good job.
Props
They
to those.
Kudos
yeah.
to the side guys. You know,
Yeah.
it's like they don't always get the recognition.
It was very cool.
Impressive.
I'm so glad you guys are having fun. Do you want to do another song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's ALO, Animal Liberation Orchestra. I don't know if they still use that or not, but I like the name. Hangout Radio with 92 Zoo.
We'll do another one off our current record called Sounds Like This. It's got an orange and black cover. You can't miss it. This one's called Speed of Dreams. There's a video online that we filmed in New Orleans, actually. Yeah, it's all filmed on site in New Orleans.
There's a video online from here.
What?
We have videos from
Oh,
when
yeah.
we
We made some
played at
videos
the
here,
hangout,
too.
the road to the hangout, and we made some videos in our beach condo. That's stuff like right out on the beach.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. People like it.
Is that last year?
It was like a couple years ago or 2 years ago, maybe.
The road to the hangout, maybe 2.
I don't know. I'm losing track of time.
I know we do.
Yeah.
We do too with all this funny stuff.
You know, it's
fun
like-
stuff going on. Life is good. So but it was. I remember it was a great show. I was like, don't stop. Please play more.
I know there was another band. You can go. I wanted to play more too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Scars.
Scars on 45.
On
They got that name, by the way, because he accidentally, when he was a kid, he grabbed some 45s
Messed
and
them
he
up.
accidentally scratched them, and his dad calls them scars on
That's a very English way.
45s.
Oh, there's scars on my 45. You know, everything you see is like very English. We'd call them scratches, but they'd be like scars.
There's scars over there. You
Scars.
got a point. That's pretty. Yeah, you've probably been there more than we
Rubbish.
have.
Yeah, rubbish.
So Zach plays Frankenstein
Oh, in the video.
in
yeah,
the Speed of Dreams video.
Really.
We got some costumes
In New
down on
Orleans.
Canal
Did you
Street.
guys do the whole ghost tour thing and get that guy?
The what?
The
Video's
ghost
kind
tour
of a
thing in
ghost
New
tour.
Orleans? They always take this guy. Oh, and this place is so haunted
haven't
for
done that.
100 years. And they take the
Yeah,
tourist
I know.
around.
I
It's
know,
hilarious.
I've never done it.
It's
That place
just.
probably is haunted, though. Whole town's haunted.
Oh yeah, it is. But the tourist guy is just funny because he's totally acting, and we know it because we've been there. So it's just
Hamming it
one
up.
of those funny things.
I remember as a kid going to the county fair, and this guy was like, "We have Bigfoot in a glass case in this room." And it was like a few dollars to go in, and I was like, "Oh my!" It's like that's why I went in with my dad, and it was like a mannequin, like a Bigfoot mannequin, and it was like even chipped. It wasn't like a high quality. It was like kind of like woody looking.
fur. It was just
Yeah, it was like old fur. But I was like,
Didn't fool you.
okay.
That's so,
So
funny.
that's what's happening.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Sure.
that's how you trick people
Chetty.
for money.
Bro, you gonna start us on this one?
Captain Chatty, they can
All
call me.
together, too. Nice. Oh, nice, dude. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba,
She
ba.
knows that life won't wait for you to make up your mind. So she's already made a move while you're still trying to decide. She whips out a machete and begins to chop up all the loose ends that were stopping us up. She knows that life won't wait for you to make up your mind. So she moves at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams. And she moves at the speed the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams. That's it.
Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba.
She's like a sweet and supple superhero, lifts me up when I'm at zero, rescues me with her superpower. Arrives just in the nick of time and always seems to heal my mind. Put sweetness in a life that's gone sour. The villains had us cornered and our luck was fading. She kicked in the doors with the guns a-blazing. I'm almost underwater with just my head above when suddenly she appears. 'Cause she moves at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams. And she moves at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams.
Ukulele breakdown. Nice.
And she moves at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams. And she moves at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams, at the speed of dreams. Come on, Leo. And she moves
All right. Yay. I love my job. Sit here and listen to that on the headphone. That is so cool. The ALO Animal Liberation Orchestra, and they're in the Hangout Fest Zoo Lounge, something like that. We've already lost track because it's late in the day. The Speed of Dreams from their latest release sounds like this, and go get it. It's worth the headphone listen. So thank you guys. We appreciate you coming in. I wanted to ask about you're Jack Johnson's backing band. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. All of you guys are in the band, or just Zach?
Mainly just me, but everybody plays. I mean, we actually were his backing band for a little bit in college, and then we kind of went our separate ways, and then.
Well, I saw you on stage with him.
Yeah, no, I play with them all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We went our separate
Dan
ways and then
sits
came back
in.
together in the mid 2000s, you know.
Okay.
And we all play together a lot, you know.
We've toured together.
Yeah.
ALO and Jack.
Next week, actually.
Yeah.
Going out and doing shows
Yeah.
in Florida.
I'm
and
kind of
North
with them all
Carolina.
the time, and then these guys will join for special
pop in
shows
here and there.
sometimes.
That's pretty convenient.
Yeah.
It was actually
It's fun.
convenient last year when was he there visiting you guys when at Bonnaroo? Or?
He was.
Yeah.
That's what
Sitting
happened.
with our
Yeah.
sets.
So that was really true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
totally true. That was not a planned like surprise.
Yeah.
It was
It
a
was
surprise
really
for
cool.
everyone.
Yeah.
It was very cool. I mean, in that little Bonnaroo song, did you guys
Oh
like
yeah,
that with him?
Bonnaroo or something like that.
I thought that was very
Yeah,
cool.
That was my favorite moment for sure.
Really?
That
I thought
song,
it was
yeah,
neat. I got
yeah.
it on tape. I was so happy.
Yeah.
For once,
Yeah.
my camera's batteries
nice.
weren't dead.
Nice, nice.
They run out
By that
fast
time
in
of
these
night.
parts.
So what?
Those batteries run out fast when everyone's using them. Yeah.
I know. They're never good for me. Are you guys Are you gonna be playing with him tomorrow night too? Okay. Well, I spilled the beans. Sorry.
What's that?
I said I spilled the beans.
Oh
Sorry.
well, yeah. No.
Everybody is gonna be mobbing you now when you leave. Oh my God! You know Jack Johnson.
People never bother me. I'm like,
You are.
my
pretty
level
down
of
He
there.
loves it. He loves
fame
getting
is sort of a
bothered.
nice. It's
Especially
like,
when you're on
Don't
the
bother
beach.
Zach. He
Yeah,
loves it.
nothing weird. You know, people are like, oh, let me buy you a drink or something, but no one ever.
Yeah, let me buy you a drink. It's in VIP. They're all free.
Yeah.
Best
right back.
VIP section
Oh,
of
great
any
VIPs
festival here.
here.
With yesterday, I was hanging there for probably like 5 hours. Between the pool, the open bar, it's like in the sand, right, and then access to like front row to watch bands.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I think people here,
Nothing like it.
you get pretty worn down at the camping festivals, and I think people seem a little like less like they've been camping for three days, which is super fun too. That's a whole nother like let's.
civilized.
Yeah, this is a little more civilized. Like, oh, I can just watch music and then go home, sort of, or I can.
Go to my
know,
condo.
Go to my
Yeah,
condo or
exactly.
my
A nice
hotel,
condo.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about the hangout.
It's
Yeah.
it is a very
easy hangout.
nice setting,
Yeah.
and it's a great place to play. Just,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
in
fantastic,
The
yeah.
things that
So
they
cool to
played
see
at.
how it's grown.
We played that stage, the stage we played today. I'm pretty sure the same one, more or less.
it the same stage?
It was, in a different
It was like
place
4 or 5
because
years
they,
ago.
They had less stages before.
Yeah, well, and they
yeah.
co-opted the road out there, so everything
Yeah.
was on the other side of the road the first year, and then the whole
On
thing
this side of the
bumped
road.
out, like it got wider.
Oh, right.
It got
Which is-
yes,
And
it
it
did
fl-
get
There was that
wider.
big
It
rain
fl- it, like, it
storm
poured
the year We
rain.
played. I remember.
That-
And there was an
I was-
evacuation.
Played
like,
Purple Rain
right at the end of our
Be
set.
funny because it was
That's
raining.
all. Like a.
I
Yeah,
was
for
just
sure.
telling somebody that story.
Yeah.
and I was like, he had to go get a tower. The tower had
Oh,
gone
it was
out.
yeah. It
It-
was
And
like
they
we were
evacuated the
here
festival,
interviewing, and we were
apparently.
the ones on the air saying, "You got to get out," because we run
Yeah,
the
yeah,
monitor music too. You got to get out, evacuation. And I got people showing up for interviews, and I'm all, "Oh my God, how are we going to do this? Tim's gone, and we're evacuating people, and I've got to interview the guy from OK Go, dear, and I really wanted to interview him. Oh dear." And that was
Our
a
last
crazy
song
day.
was like pouring rain. Zach, I think we did Purple Rain, just sort of like
Yeah, we did.
off the cuff because it just seemed appropriate.
That
I
is
remember Zach-
awesome.
Zach taking the rain right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I did I let it come down on me. I kind of did like
You went
the,
to the edge of the stage and-
sacrifice. I just seen Taylor Swift do it. I went to her concert, and she ends her show with like a waterfall comes down, and she just like stands in it.
Oh, is that like the girl in Flashdance?
It's sort of like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like that, But it was I don't think she does it in her show anymore. But she actually could spell words in the water, like adjusting the duration of the wall of water, and so you'd say like fearless or whatever.
I didn't know she could spell.
Yeah.
He said he didn't know she could spell.
You're
That's
not getting
amazing
that
technology. I tell ya.
Yeah, what they can do, if you got a budget.
Well, that is so funny. You guys brought the rain, and Michael Franti took it away. He went out there and sang a song about sunshine. And
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Totally.